Here in El Paso, there is some support for President Trump's tariffs, while others worry about what will happen when prices go up.
KFOX 14 News at 9's Harrison Parker live in West El Paso tonight with local reaction to the tariffs and more on how local businesses are handling the instability. Harrison.
Well, that's right, Robert. President Trump's tariffs already affecting a wide range of issues, from restaurant menus like this one out here in West El Paso, all the way to school budgets, with organizations here in the city already having to make some adjustments.
In this particular case, we cannot outsource the same product in the US, so we have decided to absorb the extra cost of 10%.
Olivier Cohen is the owner of Entrico & Co., a restaurant in West El Paso. He says costs of Chilean sea bass from Latin America are up 10% and even more for the French snails he brings in for his escargot. But he says his business won't be raising prices.
The inflation that we suffer during COVID is more than enough. We don't want our customers, our guests, to have another burden.
And Canutillo ISD says the tariffs could strain an already tight budget, impacting everything from food services to construction costs.
We do expect food services to potentially be impacted given the sourcing of fruits, vegetables, and other food materials.
The district's $379 million bond approved last year includes several construction projects, with the cost of materials like steel climbing. Officials say they're getting strategic, buying materials early to lock in prices.
Because we're finalizing design that will allow us to really know exactly how much steel we need, for example, what other materials we need, and try to buy that upfront, as much of it as possible.
We asked people on our social media about how tariffs have affected their finances or spending, and support for Trump's move poured in. Messages included temporary inconvenience for a greater permanent and prosperous good, with several saying it hasn't changed their situation at all, though a few left comments saying things like investments have tanked. On El Paso Street, one retailer selling affordable clothing said they've had to raise prices to keep up with rent despite fewer customers. Monica Lopez, the store employee, says the boots she's holding went from $20 to $30 in recent weeks.
Well, the owner of this restaurant, Entrico & Co., tells me that he hopes these tariffs are just a negotiating tactic and that eventually they'll be undone and his business won't have to carry this cost for much longer. I'm Harrison Parker reporting from West El Paso, KFOX 14 News at 9.